Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Alrighty, we are in the beginning of year 147. Been 147 years. Can you believe it? So, today we are recovering from the last raid in the last episode. Yeah, literally we are starting off where we left off. Just gotta rebuild our town center and yeah, a bunch of buildings. But yeah, all in all, we're doing pretty good against the raids with our defenses. So, for today's episode, we've got huge plans. So, I've been having quite a massive population problem. Yeah, that's a lot of orange. So I want to solve this. This is pretty bad. Plus our money supply, I mean, we're at plus 122, and that's after a good portion of our military has been wiped out. So, yeah, I want to get some more money. And to get more money, you need more people, and to get more people, you need more houses. However, our housing area over here is full. Completely full. I started putting a few shanty shacks on the edges here, and then I turned off upgrading just so they don't upgrade higher than what they can handle, and then become abandoned, you know. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to start a new neighborhood. So if I was to start a new neighborhood, I can probably get our population so high. I could probably almost double our population, actually. Now, where am I going to put this new neighborhood? The interior walls are all full. I mean, I got a little space here, but that's not enough to put in a full neighborhood. I might be able to squeeze something in here. Nah, that's probably too small. Yeah, that's too small. So I was thinking out here, maybe I can go outside of the walls and put it somewhere like right here. That gives me lots of room to plant farmland around it, and yeah, it'd still be fairly close to the colony. Now, my thoughts are the raiders, they are typically attracted to the vault and the town center. So hopefully with this thing, if I build this neighborhood off the beaten path, I should be able to avoid most raids. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work out. I may lose every house in the neighborhood. Who knows? But yeah, that's what we're going to try out today. And then once we get a higher population, we could start putting farmland all the way around it. And yeah, finally get enough people to get fully stocked up again. Because this is kind of crazy. Okay, to start off, I'm just going to kind of center this. Maybe I should just start with a road. I want to keep it a little far away from the main roadways. I was thinking maybe I could redirect some of these roads to kind of give a wide turn around the neighborhood just to keep the raiders away, because the raiders, they tend to follow the roadways. I don't see them, you know, trailblazing as much anymore if there's a road nearby. So yeah, maybe I could just do an entrance like right here and that be it. You know, the rest of this will be super walled. I may have to do a bunch of walls. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, hey, I can't do squat right now because I don't have a town center. Wonderful. Yeah, 120 more bricks. That's going to take a while. Can I at least build houses? No, I can't even build houses. I can't do anything. For some reason, I build a market. Okay, we're just going to have to wait until that town center gets rebuilt, but I'm going to start planning out some roadways in the meanwhile. Okay, we got most of the roads planned out. Got a raid coming too, so, yeah, looking good. Okay, our workers are hard at work tearing down all these trees. I have all this set up to tear down, so I want to start building some houses now so they can use the wood for it. Okay, just gotta start placing them. Well, it turns out the raiders are attracted to the market, so that's not good. Okay, well, we got half the houses set up, so I guess I'll just let this raider have his way with that marketplace. Oh well. Yeah, these guys aren't getting through. Actually, through time, they are going to get through because I don't have something over here to shoot them down, so that's not good. What do we got up here? Oh, they're still far away. Anyway, back to this. So I don't want to build all these houses all in one go, so I'm just going to go with half of them first and then build the other half later, just because, I mean, it's going to be a massive population boom if I get all these houses in place. So we got to be careful and mindful of that. So let's build some walls around this in the meantime while we wait for the houses to get built, and then we'll probably work on some fields too. Okay, so far so good. It's coming along nicely. I think almost all these houses are built. I'm quadrupling up the walls, and I've already had a couple raids, and it seems like they mostly avoid this neighborhood as long as they have roads. So, see, I'm trying to keep the roads far away from the walls. Of course, I'm going to put guard towers along here, and hopefully they don't attract the raiders to them. But the idea is to keep this road far away, as well as this road, and maybe I could put some fields right here as kind of a buffer all the way around the neighborhood. But yeah, I think that's gonna work. I may have to move this road because that's, yeah, the corner is right here. So yeah, as long as we don't draw unnecessary attention, I think this neighborhood might be safe. But yeah, they went right by it. They went down here and went straight for this wall. Of course, they love going after this little spot right here. So yeah, it's working out so far. Population is already going up, so that's good as well. It's still looking pretty bad in here, but you know, that's how it goes. So I'm gonna keep on working here and yeah, try to figure out what else I need. So, oh yeah, I also built up a bunch of storage buildings right here just to support the neighborhood. I'm probably going to need to get like a sawmill and a woodcutter close by so that way we could get materials, you know, to where it needs to go pretty quickly. Especially chopped wood. That's going to be needed for all these houses. I'm trying to support these marketplaces with everything that they need. I mean, I'm not going to move the whole industrial area over here, but oh, this one's actually not doing too bad with the food. I mean, oh, I see. They could just walk right up here and grab it, so that's not too far. But yeah, like firewood, I should probably put a wood chopper out here, or a few wood choppers. What else? Yeah, other than that, the rest of the material, it's gotta get shipped in from pretty far away. So, we'll see what happens. I wonder if any of these goods are gonna get picked up. This is where all the people just kind of dropped their stuff when the raiders showed up. I don't know if this counts as part of my inventory, but it's gonna rot right there. I don't know. Maybe I need more laborers. I don't know. Well, while we are waiting for this town to get built up a little bit, or this little neighborhood, there is another building that we haven't actually played around with yet. And that is going to be the guild hall. The guild hall, it's going to, like, improve a certain industry. I believe it uses paper or books. I'm not sure which, but, let's see. This guild hall, it doesn't provide a boost, does it? No, there's no desirability bonus, so I could really put this thing anywhere. Whatever, I'll just put it right here. I don't have any other better spot to put it. But let me get this thing built up, and then we will play around with that. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore this for a minute. Yeah, look, our guild hall is finally done. Okay, so with this guild hall, you can basically trade paper for a boost in different sort of guilds, I guess. So what do we got? Armaments, artisans, clothiers, culinarians, metallurgy, I can't say that, miners, and woodworkers. Oh man, what do we want to boost? I think I'm gonna go for metallurgy. That one, I think I'm saying that right. That's gonna help us out with yeah, with a lot. So let's go ahead and go for that one. And so the efficiency, so we're only giving a 2% bonus right now. The more people we put in here, the more of a bonus we get. I don't want to put too much. Let's see. Okay, that's well, what happens here? Ooh, a 30% bonus. Yeah, we could do that. Why not? How bad's our labor? Labor's pretty bad, but, yeah, whatever. Okay, so with that, we should have a good bonus in anything to do with iron. So any heavy tools, or I guess some weapons? I'm not 100% sure, because I know there was a special one for weapons in there. I mean, I could have went for, like, woodworking, but, I mean, look at all the wood we have. And then the clothing, that's not too bad. I mean, with the clothing stuff, I'm mostly missing leather and or what do you call it, hides. So yeah, I don't think I'll go for clothing, but yeah, I think the metal one is fine. Okay, so back to this is not looking good. I made the mistake of turning on auto refill, and then I lost all of my laborers, and then all of a sudden just everything fell into disarray. So, yeah, I hope this recovers soon. I've been just kind of going in and one at a time just clicking to repair. But I think my biggest problem is just missing out on some of the bricks. So, I went ahead and built a couple more brick makers to hopefully supplement what we're missing. They are way over here. I put them right next to the deposits, so hopefully they dig it up and then it gets made into brick immediately. Other than that, my walls are coming in nicely. This is looking pretty good. I like it. The houses are coming in pretty good, and yeah, it's starting to take shape, so that is all good. Fields have been extended out a bit. I've got some stuff planted. I don't think I'm hurting for food. Look at that. We got 10 months of food. If we go through here, we can see it's like 9,000 beans. That's ridiculous. Majority of this stuff is going to just rot anyway, so I think we're overproducing quite well. I've been trying to preserve most of it as I can, as much of it as I can. You can see we've got preserved vegetables and we've got preserved fruits and stuff. So that's been working out. I've got a couple preservationist buildings. I've got one here and then one over here. Oh, this one's about to be condemned. Okay, I need to get this fixed. Oh, you've just gotta love the bubonic plague. Wonderful! 200 villagers and counting. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. 220. Oh, jeez. This is not going good. A lot of red. Yeah, I don't know what brought on this plague. It's not like we're hurting for soap right now. 338. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe it's just because people are homeless or something? Their houses are all being condemned. 400. And 123 of them died from exposure. I don't understand the whole exposure thing. It's not like we're hurting for houses. I mean, I don't know. Does the condemned houses not count for... Or do they still count for the overall population? I'm not 100% sure. Because if not, I mean, it looks like all these houses are condemned, so that would mean that majority of these people are homeless. I don't know. I don't know if abandoned houses count or not. But either way, 435. That is just terrible. Okay, we need to do something. Yeah, we need to do a lot here. 445. The plague is still spreading too. That's the bad part. I don't think we've... Oh, is it going down? I think it's going down. So yeah, it's going down. So I think we're at the tail end of it. So we've got a lot to fix here, and since we lost oh, jeez. I had over 100 laborers, and now they're all gone. I almost feel like I just kind of need to start over and just like delete a bunch of houses or something, and then just rebuild. Because this is just way too much to upkeep, especially after this massive plague killing like almost half our population by now. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to continue with the second neighborhood over here. Oh, they're all sick too. That's a lot of deaths. I'm going to have to build another graveyard. So it's a good thing we stocked up on a lot of money, because I can start just buying the things that we need. Like bricks, I'm just gonna buy that. Anytime we run across soap, I'm gonna buy that too. Looks like we're doing good here so far. 478. We're gonna reach 500 by the time we're done with this. Oh, I see. Most of these buildings are still livable. It's just they're condemned, so I think people are still occupying them. And then the buildings will become abandoned if they lose their desirability. So these are abandoned and condemned. Okay. Either way, this is not a good situation. We are rebuilding some of them, so that's good. Hopefully we could start making some money. But I think what I'll just do is just let the raiders have this neighborhood. There's no point in defending it. Or I could heavily defend this neighborhood and just let the other one fall. I don't know. Either way, we need money right now, so money's starting to go down, and that's not good. Okay, we are in the year 188, and we finally recovered from the bubonic plague of 158. And yeah, it's taken us that long to recover. So about 30 years has gone by, and our population is just about back to what it was before, and I finally got a chance to get started on this neighborhood again. So I went ahead and upgraded a bunch of the barracks up to a fort. Oh, this one still needs to be upgraded, and this one's there. Okay. Yeah, just kind of working on defenses first around here. I didn't think that the raiders would come after it, but I guess they could smell the gold or something that the marketplace comes up with. So, yeah, they're a little more attracted to it than I thought. So, anyway, we're getting this built up again, so that way we always have room for people. Let's see, what else? Oh, I also figured out one of the reasons why this neighborhood kept either becoming abandoned or falling apart, because there's no maintenance ever done. So minimum stock everything. So I've got this building right here, and I put a minimum stock of just all these items. These are all basic, like, marketplace items needed. All this stuff, you know, just the basics of everything that the neighborhood is going to need. And then I went over here. Oh, this one. And I minimum stocked things like, of course, firewood, planks, and you know, the building material, even bricks. So that way, when maintenance does need to be done to any of these buildings, the builders don't have to walk all the way from over here to pick up the bricks, and then all the way back to place the bricks, you know? It's all right here. And then I went ahead and did the same thing with all of our storage buildings, like this root cellar. I minimum stocked a bunch of foods. So that way, the marketplace always has stock. You know, the people stocking the market, they don't have to go far. Look at this person. Oh, okay, well, scratch that. These two are going pretty far for something. What are you guys going out for? Huh, they went and got candles. Oh, no candles have been placed in here, so they only have to go far when the shipping, I guess, whatever system brings the minimum stock to the storage building. Whenever that fills, then they have to go far. But all in all, it helps out quite a bit. Let's see, I've got this one minimum stocked? No. This one, yeah, this one's minimum stocked, and they should be bringing that stuff in. And yeah, we got a small stock in the marketplace. This one's not very well stocked either. It's alright. It's a lot better than what it was, and honestly, in the past 30 years, I haven't, or since I fixed all this stuff, I haven't had anything get abandoned or fall apart for, like, disrepair and stuff, so it's actually working out pretty well for me. And then you could also minimum stock other things, like over here I've got my blacksmith forges going, and I just decided to minimum stock. Which building did I do? This one. You know, minimum stock ores and stuff like that, so that way these buildings can stay productive. You know, you can minimum stock leather over here. I said here. Yes. I got minimum stock of leather. It just needs to be shipped in. Now, with all these minimum stocks, it's been really keeping our wagon shops going like quite a bit. So I've got a ton of wagons, and you can see they're working 100% of the time, which means I need to build more wagons, because if they've got 0 downtime, then that means they're probably overworked. Okay, neighborhood's getting built up a little bit. That's good. So all my barracks, I've just kind of been placing 2 of each type. So I've got, heavy infantry, pikemen, light infantry, and archers in there. Of course, all of them are going to be able to shoot out arrows, but when the building gets destroyed, hopefully the heavy infantry and the pikemen should really do some work and defend it. And then, of course, I've got the cavalry stable fully stocked with the lancers. So whenever one of these forts start getting hit by raiders, I could just send the lancers to go help. But yeah, this place is really coming along. I'm liking it so far. Money's concerning right now. I'm hoping to get this neighborhood up and running and then get these houses upgraded as soon as possible. I do have upgrades turned back on. Nothing is ready to be upgraded quite yet. I think we need the marketplace first. And then we've just been going over here trading like crazy. Yeah, it's going well, going well. So I think we'll check back when I've got a little more of that neighborhood established. Oh, that's a lot of beer. Holy cow. Okay, next part of the neighborhood is coming along. You can see all the houses over here have already actually upgraded. Yeah, just homesteads. They're almost ready for the next level too. I've been upgrading like the parks and even the hospital and anything else I can find. It's just to give it some more desirability bonus. Got a couple shrines coming up. I'll do the same thing over here. I got a shrine coming up there and there, kind of in the corners. I think we're almost ready for a theater. It's not like we're hurting for money either. You know what? Let's go ahead. The theater is going to... Ooh, yeah, the theater is actually very expensive. Yeah, why not? The faster I can get these buildings up to like level 4, the more money I can make off of them, and then the more soldiers I could put in here to protect it. But we did have a raid not too long ago. Looked like they actually ignored this neighborhood quite well. Just a few people came in and attacked, but we handled that pretty easily. The rest of them just went to the main village. But yeah. This is working out. Okay, big jump this time. We are now in the late year 225. We have traveled into the future, and take a look at this neighborhood. It is fully done. Most of the houses are upgraded. There's still a few left that aren't fully upgraded, but most of them are to manors. So looking very good here. Now, our population is quite high. 1,593 out of 2,037. Yeah, that's a lot of space. Now, with such a high population, I've actually had to put down my graphics quite a bit because yeah, we're starting to get some lag. I don't know if the game likes this high of a population or if I've just expanded way too much. You can see all my fields here. Obviously, the second neighborhood. The dead bodies are piling up. Lots of dead bodies. So what the game is doing right now is the bodies are no longer getting picked up. I can hardly get any bodies picked up at this point. So they're just piling up in the streets. There's literally people dying in the graveyard. Oh, those got picked up. Okay, well, at least those got picked up. They're getting picked up very, very slowly. But these have been here since before I built this graveyard. And I built this graveyard in 187. And again, we're in 225 right now. So I don't know what's going on. Also, when I went to build these houses over here, none of them would build. And for years and years and years, and I couldn't get them to build, even though I had a really good labor pool, like way more than what I needed. I found out that no one wants to cut down trees or rocks anymore. They don't want to clear the land. So these never got built. So I had to build a work camp to come over here and chop all this down. And then finally they would build the houses. So you can see a similar situation right here. I've got another compost yard planned out, but it's been like 50 years and no one has built it. got it prioritized, I've got it enabled, and oh, well, now it's prioritized. No one will build it because no one wants to tear down that tree. So I don't know what's going on with the labor situation. It's kind of glitchy. So I'm thinking it's due to having such a high population and being so late in the game. But yeah, I think we've done some awesome things. You know, we got these walls upgraded, you know, got the second neighborhood all up and running and doing well. New fields. Our defenses are actually really good. The raiders, they tend to come through here and they get split up. A few of them will go this way and then the rest of them will go this way and they just get slaughtered. So raids have been pretty much stopped. I don't think I need to pay bounties anymore to deal with the raids. But all in all, this place is huge. This place is looking really good. Resources are looking good. I became pretty much a beer supplier at this point, but that's kind of how I'm making my money. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. I think I can finally call this town complete. I don't think there's much more I can do, especially with these glitches. These glitches are making it really hard for me to build. As you can see, I've got 2 fields over here planned out, and they're not getting done. So it's been like 50 years. But yeah, this was a really fun game, a really fun map too. I mean, if you ever get a chance to play this map, the seed is right there if you could see it. We're playing in the version 0.9.2D, so yeah, it's really defensible. I really like this map. And this game is awesome. I keep coming back anytime there's an update. It's so much fun. The developers actually came out with like a roadmap for their next few updates until they come out with the until the game comes out of early access and into, I guess, the 1.0 version. And it's looking pretty good. I'm liking it so far. So yeah, definitely check that out if you get a chance. But I think that's just about going to do it for me today. Well, if you guys enjoyed this series, please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.